Welcome back to the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM. It's time to look at Great Flinders Netball, and our correspondent Alex Stratford from Tumby Bay is on the line with me. Good afternoon, Alex. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That's good. Let's get into last week's games to kick things off, and we'll start off with the closest game of the round. Ayr United and United Yalana in a close one. United winning that one by 3 goals, 28-25.
Yes. So Ayr United got their first win on the board. United Yalana still just looking for that win, but Ayr United had played with high intensity and were stoked with their win. They had Melinda Baldessira come in for her first game of the season. Her and Sarah Dyer had a great tussle in goal defence and goal attack. Melinda, she just provides that intensity, the encouragement and drive up and down the court. So her and Tammy Lucina were a great powerhouse for Ayr United and made it very hard for the United Yalana goalies to get into that circle. But I have, by an anonymous source, been told that the low score was probably reflected by lots of missed goals, missed opportunities. So the ball just went up and back, but not many shots were put through the ring, unfortunately.
All right, bringing anonymous sources to the table now, Alex. All right,
Yes.
Well, I'm expecting that as a weekly thing now, of course, so you better get your research hat on for tomorrow. But let's move on to our next game. Cummins Kapini over Lock, 46-35. Was this scoreline and this result a bit of a surprise to you?
Yes, it definitely was flipped the other way. I thought Lock might have had it. They had Keely Mason and Natasha Stacey back in, and Whitney Wright, she stepped off the tractor. Usually it's seeding time, so she's not usually playing, but obviously still very dry at this time of year. So, yeah, she was able to play. So that's very good height and experience, but I think there's must be something that they, just didn't work right for them on the day. The Cougars are just coming out very tough the start of the season, which is a surprise for all. They've flown under the radar the last couple of years, so I'm glad that they're bringing out the good intensity. They've got Ripper netballers such as Caitlin Jacobs. She had a great game in wing defence for Cougars, and Hannah Green, once she's on, and she can just turn and shoot from anywhere in the circle. So she's unstoppable once she's got her eye in. Her percentage would have been in the high 90s on Saturday.
Yeah, the Cougars going along pretty well, 2-1. Their only loss coming to the reigning premiers in the first round, and only by 6 goals. And Elliston Districts were on the bye this weekend, which means our last game was your game. Tumby Bay getting a big win over the Ramblers, 56-22. Tumby Bay going along pretty nicely so far.
Yeah, the game had a bigger scoreline than I anticipated, but Ramblers stayed physical and contested everything that they could. Unfortunately, on Saturday, between the senior games, there were 2 ankle injuries, a finger injury, 1 knee injury, and an Achilles. That's pretty devastating for lots of athletes, but netballers that are coming out for their weekly fitness. And unfortunately, the hospital and the trainers were kept very busy on Saturday. Lots of netballers that won't be playing this week. So unfortunately, Ramblers just couldn't get the run that they wanted. I think they missed Michaela Richardson's leadership on the court. She was one that was down and out early in the game with an ankle injury. Marty Masson for Tumby Bay, she had an absolute blinder taking intercepts left, right and centre at wing defence. She made my job at goal defence very easy.
All right, very good win for Tumby Bay as we move on to round 4. And a couple of things of note for round 4. It is umpire appreciation round, and it's also Mother's Day on Sunday. Anything happening special for those occasions in Great Flinders Netball?
We appreciate our umpires every week, but this week we obviously want to show them some extra loving. So without umpires, we can't have games. Nothing extra special that we put on, but we just want to remind all our players just to say an extra big thank you and show your appreciation because, without umpires, we won't have games on Saturdays, and they've got lots of quick split decisions to make in a short amount of time. So we really appreciate what they do for our association.
Excellent stuff. And Alex, you might have a future in politics with an answer like that. We appreciate our umpires every round. Very political and very good stuff. But let's look ahead to round 4. Elliston Districts and Tumby Bay kicking off the round. It's a top of the table clash. It is a Grand final rematch. Elliston are fresh off the bye. This is looming as one of the biggest fixtures, or probably the biggest fixture of the season so far.
Yes, you've done well at talking up that game. The butterflies have just started flying around in my belly. Grand final rematch. Both teams will have full sides. A couple of changes from last year, though. Ilka and Maisie, they'll have another great tussle against Nikki and Kelsey. Those 4 players remain unchanged in the goal attack, goal defence, goal shooter and goalkeeper sides. We're predicting Marty Masson will come up against the likes of Charlie Manane or young Ruby Baker for Ellison District. It'll be such a tough physical. I say it every week, but this one I really think will be a goal-for-goal close game. Whoever can value those centre passes the most and settle the ball the quickest, the earliest in the match will probably take home that win.
Looming as an excellent game. Looking forward to seeing how the scoreline looks at the end of it. And just quickly, Alex, because we're almost out of time, we'll get your tips in these last 2 games. Lock hosting the Ramblers should be a good one.
Yes, I think it'll be a good one. Hopefully Whitney can get off the tractor again this week. So I think Lock might have it with Ramblers and then all their injuries.
Lock looking to get back on the winners list there. Good opportunity for them. And Cummins Kapini, good chance for them to keep their great form rolling, taking on Air United at home.
Yes, I think they've got the ball rolling now. So I think they're just on the winnings train, so they'll stay on the tracks. I think there'll be a good tussle down between Melinda, Tammy or Eden for Air United and Hannah Green and BJ for Cougars, so good game for the spectators.
Good luck to everyone playing in Great Flinders Netball this weekend. Good luck and a big shout out to the umpires for Umpire Appreciation Round as well. And good luck to you too, Alex. Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much.